Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little different. I've been kind of struggling with my niche lately. Like, I don't know what to film. I know what to film, like I have most ideas in my brain, but I don't know what to film that's in, like, I don't know what genre it is. I don't know how to stick to something. My brain's all over the place. I don't really have one specific thing, I feel. I don't know what that. So I'm kind of trying to like figure out my three things and kind of make them all like intertwined with each other, but for now I guess we're filming, and today I'm getting a hamster basically is what's going on. I don't count how many hamsters I've had right now because I actually have no idea in my head. So yeah, I had one for like one day because it was like I got it from the pet store, which I don't do anymore because I think that's just don't support pet mills, whatever. My first one from the pet store, and then I got my second one from the pet store, but we found that it was sick like the day we got it, so we put it back, so I'm not gonna count that one. We got 1, 2, 3, I think there's 5 that I can think of in my head right now besides the sick one. I've had like 5 hamsters. I have been having them since like 2020, I think. Now it's like 8 years old or 9 years old or 10. I don't know. I don't know how old I was, but I was pretty young when I got my first hamster, and I still have them. So yeah, very exciting. I used to make hamster videos actually. That's why I like started my channel. It was called Audrey's Hamster Channel at some point, and then it was called These Adorable Animals. I'm not really sure. I don't remember perfectly. But basically I used to have a hamster channel, and I don't really anymore just because I'm interested in other things. I like doing a lot of stuff, but I'm not opposed to making a video here and there. It's kind of like going back to my roots. I don't think I've ever filmed getting a hamster video, so I think that's kind of fun. I don't really know how much I'm going to film, but right now I'm going to show you the travel cage, which is on the top, and then I'm going to show you the bottom cage. By the way, I'm going to like pet place we have. It's kind of like, I don't even know, there's just pets, there's animals, there's a bunch of animals. My sister's coming, so she's gonna look at the cats. We're not gonna get a cat, but she likes cats. Cats are good. We're also seeing the Snow White movie, which is exciting. I'll tell you my opinion. I don't usually like live action recreations, so I don't know, we'll see. So it's not very exciting, honestly. This was actually my first hamster cage, and I don't use it anymore because it's tiny. Like, if you think about the ratio to a hamster in that cage and then me, like my area I take up to my room is like probably at least 3 times bigger than that is to the hamster. And I don't live in my room. Like, this, if you were this big and this was your whole room, it's very small. I have a hideout in there. I have another hideout. I have like a little bit of bedding, but not a lot because it's not worth putting a lot in because they're not going to be burrowing in the 30 minutes they're in the car. And then I put a little bit of food there. I might add water too. I could put a water bottle in, but I also don't know if that's necessary because it's going to be for 30 minutes again. I could put also a cucumber, just like have moisture. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. I just combed my hair actually. I love it. This is another view of the cage. Again, kind of depressing looking. Like, there's not even a wheel in here, so I don't know how I would have fit it. I don't know. Okay, so this is the cage. Beautiful. I have a thermometer here, which is definitely it's more used in the winter, and now it's kind of spring, so I don't really have to use it. Yeah, this is the cage. I'm not going to do too deep of a tutorial. I'm not going to do too much of a tour because that's not really what this video is about. I'll kind of show you. Little stand area over here. It's kind of like a fourth of the cage, I think. I like to make like a good amount of different textures, like different substrates in here, because bedding is just like not very enriching. I don't know. We got sand, we got the wheel. It's actually kind of on a platform. I put cardboard under it, so it's like 4 inches off the ground. I can't put it that much off the ground more because the cage is only so tall and the wheel won't fit. This little cup here, I would fill it with water, but I'm not going to do that until we're about to leave. Shoes, those are just pieces of cardboard I cut. There's this fun little mushroom right here, which is fun. Just a little teacup. There's also just food kind of sprinkled everywhere along with like herbs. This hideout here, this jar, it has like aspen bedding in it. And I put this little, look at this, a little flower, and I put flowers in it. And there's also a millet spray here. I did actually have a hideout right here, but it's in the other cage right now. I'll just transfer it when they're home. I have this little bridge to separate the area. Jar of, I don't even remember what that's technically called, but you can kind of tell by looking at it. A little mushroom hide, this wood. It has food and toilet paper on it, so it's kind of like a board and breaker type thing. We have a car cloak here, more millet sprays, and then also aspen. More wood, a heart-ish of aspen. This hideout, and this cut out another paper, but it'll probably get shredded up, honestly. I have this chamber out here. I actually made it and I didn't really expect it to turn out good, and it didn't really turn out good, honestly. But I just watched a YouTube tutorial and then I made it because I was like, I think that would be fun. I put this little thing here. I think I'll put like dishes in it, and then there's just an upside teacup because I thought it was cute. You open this up, you can kind of see. It's not very cute. Like, it's kind of crazy looking. I also like it. So this is kind of the setup we got going. I'll definitely add more. I used to have more sprays, but I think I'm gonna need to order more to put in. I saw like some cheap ones on Etsy, so I'll probably get those. If anyone's curious what type of hamster I want to get, I do prefer Syrians over I was about to say Syrians over males. Syrians over dwarfs, typically. I do think I had a robo at some point, and that was so much fun. I think they're like the cutest, but I do think Syrians are the most fun, but dwarfs are the most practical. So that's kind of what's realistically, I don't want to have a female Syrian in that cage. I think a male Syrian, I've had a male Syrian in that cage before, and he was fine. But I did have a female Syrian in there like a year or two ago, maybe 3 years. And she wasn't happy with it. So, like, I have heard that female Syrians are typically more moody. Not more moody. They aren't pleased as easily. They're harder to please. So if I had a male Syrian in there, I think I'd be cool with that. I don't think I'm comfortable with the female Syrian in there, though, just because I don't want them to be unhappy. And dwarfs are fun. I've just had a lot of dwarfs recently. I don't really care for dwarfs. I don't not care for dwarfs. I've only had 2 Syrians. I like my 5. And I did love having the Syrians, but I also think it's more practical to have a dwarf. I also think that the place I'm going, last time I went, there was only like one type of dwarfs, and that's okay. Like, I'm chill with that. But also, like, if I wanted to get a Syrian, I think I'd have to go somewhere else because I don't even know if there will be Syrians here, if that makes sense. I'm gonna get ready to go soon. I think we're leaving at like 12 and it's 11:14 a.m. right now. So I'm like already like mostly ready. Like, my hair is done. It's cute. Not that my hair is usually this done, but I have sweatpants though, so I'll probably change that. I don't really know. This is outfits. I think the sweater's gonna be goofy. I don't know, it looks cute sometimes, and then it just starts looking goofy again. I got a little belt going on here. You can't really see it though because of the shirt. I think I was wearing a different shirt that it wouldn't look goofy. I'm gonna let you see my skirt. It also looks goofy. I think the white on white isn't working, but I think it's fun too. So I don't know. I'm gonna wear little heel boots with it. Both of them. Oh no! Near the end of the Welcome back. My curls, chaos. Don't really know what's going on. Almost 6 p.m. It's 5:51 p.m. An empty cage. Okay, basically what happened is we went to the place that I went to for my last hamster. There was no hamsters, which was really shocking because one time we went and there was like 60 or something crazy. So there was literally none, like nothing, not even like empty cages. Like, there was update. That's update. We found another place that we think we're gonna go to tomorrow. If you couldn't already tell, I don't like going to pet stores because of rodent mills. But I think we're gonna go tomorrow. I have rehearsal like every day this week. Technically I have rehearsal tomorrow. I want to go anyways, but also I don't want to wait a week to get a hamster. That's the vibes. Hi, it is Monday. I didn't have rehearsal today. We canceled it. So I get to go get a hamster. Maybe. We're going to this place, and most of the ones on the website said they were a year old, which is kind of older than I like. I like to do 6 months or under, but like obviously not babies because they do only live like a year and a half to 2 to 3 years, so I don't really want one that lives 6 months and then dies. We're just gonna go see what's going on. We're gonna bring the cage. I think I've had one that's like a year old before. I don't really want one that's a year old. I don't know, because if I get a year, if it lives to be 2 years or 2.5 years, that's okay, but I don't want it to live 6 months. I don't want to get 2 hamsters within the same year. You know what I'm saying? Because then I just feel like people are going to think I'm murdering them. But that's the update.
You see her?
So I just sat him in. I put him in like in a hideout like right there, and I just let him out, and he went straight into the hideout, and I don't know where he went. So he's in there somewhere, probably asleep already. He hasn't explored anything right now. If that changes, I'll let you know. Hello, there's gonna be absolutely the sun in 3 minutes. Not in 3 minutes, in like 30 minutes. So that's why I'm filming this now. It's Thursday and I got Creature on Monday. So I thought I'd kind of tell you like where the story behind him. Basically, we went to the place and I'll put a picture of his little like card on the screen. But it marked them as strays. And for those of you who don't know, a stray is basically like if you see a dog on the street and you're like, you take them to a place like a pet store and you're like, stay here. What? No, but a stray is like if you found a hamster on the street, which I don't know where you guys live, but you probably don't just find hamsters on the street. Like that's not really how the world works. They are in the wild still, but those ones aren't domesticated, so we don't, like, stray hamsters aren't a thing. We basically asked the lady and we're like, what does it mean if he's a stray? And she's like, they just lied, basically. I will say he was with his 3 brothers, or his 2 brothers, in a cage, and the other 2 were like getting along really well. They were all getting along, like they weren't trying to kill each other, which that doesn't mean they will never try to kill each other, but that made us think they were like younger. On the sheet it said a year old, but I don't think they were a year old because there's no way, like, the 2 other brothers were following each other around. It's like they liked each other. Well, I don't think they actually liked each other, but they still had like connection. I think they're probably under 6 months old. I don't know how old, but I'll make up a birthday. I'll add more if I remember anything. Okay, I realized I never really closed off this video. Is she done barking? I realized I never closed off this video and there's not really anything to say because I like, just explained everything. But yeah, that's update. It's been a week and a half now. It's Wednesday and I got him on Monday of last week. So it's been a little bit of time. We're chilling. We're good. He doesn't like human interaction still. He's still not really vibing with me. He's still kind of scared of me. But that's how it goes. No. Okay, bye-bye.